Hot topics to cover. A lot of people are mad at this man. He's a purveyor of peppers. What else? I have no more moniker. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Levine, the CEO of Silk City Hot Sauce.
Stancil, thanks for coming over.
You've placated me, but he's placated me by making a special bottle of course, one of the greatest hot sauces ever to exist. The pullover, blow out your asshole, featuring the beautiful Smoky Brooks butthole. But you have discontinued my hot sauce, and I am frankly, I've driven this way to pick this pepper with you.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened to my hot sauce? Why did I go the way of the Zumach?
You're
sauce?
axed. Pretty much everyone's getting axed. All the comedians, except for Mike Buschetti's Tropic Blunder. Everyone's done. It's all a bunch of you guys are all a bunch of hacks. I appreciate the support. I love everybody in the most people, a few people, one guy in the hot sauce Hackverse. It's been an exciting time. Presenting all these different beautiful blends and adoring each bottle with beautiful faces, and we're done. We're done.
So I'm not the only one. It's not me.
You're not. It's not just you. I've got a bottle here that I'm presenting you of Ray DeVito's Pain in the Brain.
Wow.
It's the last one, and I present it to you. He's done.
Ladies and gentlemen,
get the fuck out of here.
I have the last bottle of Pain in the Brain Ray DeVito's hot sauce.
I mean, if you really want to thank anybody for the discontinual of this all these hack
let's
sauces,
get into it. Let's
give Mr. Chad Zumock a round of applause for basically ruining the whole enterprise.
Really,
for everybody.
Another thing we can blame Chad for.
He got in touch with me and said, I always dreamed of being on a hot sauce label. And I kind of was thinking that too at some point. Like, wouldn't it be fun to incorporate the shows into the brand as well? Like get the personalities involved with the brand. So when Zumach and I made an arrangement to put him on the bottle, I reached out to some of my comic book artist friends and designed the original Mango Madness featuring Chad Zumock.
Sure. A great sauce, by the way.
Florida's greatest comedian. And still true.
The sauce or the greatest comedian?
the both, actually.
Right.
Yeah. So we did that. We ran with it. And then I honestly couldn't even tell you the order of hot sauces that came out after Chad and Bob, because they started just seemed like they were coming out every week.
So were these guys asking you, hey, make me one? Or were you like, hey, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to put this guy's head on here.
Yeah, it was a little bit of mix and match, and a little bit of Silk City reaching out to comics who I appreciated and said, let's roll one out. I eventually discontinued Chad sauce a day before his birthday in 2034 or something. And he was turning 40. I think he was turning 47, and it was a big year for Chad. And I discontinued the sauce when he got into it with Brennan. Brennan brought it to the podcast MLC. For all you unawares, Kevin Brennan is the host of a podcast called Misery Loves Company. Really. And Kevin aired their beef, and that Chad had said disparaging things about Brennan's kids. I bought right into it and discontinued Chad sauce.
I see.
Gave him not even a timeout, just a boom, axed it.
Good.
And a lot of people were happy about that.
Sure.
And then after about a year or so, I actually got back, and I forget who got in touch with who, to be honest with you, but we brought Chad back.
Right. It did come back.
A new design.
Mud
Shark was born.
Mud Shark Madness. And then and then it went away again, correct? Or is that just, it went by the way with all the other
sold out.
Sold out, but we didn't need to say that.
What really pissed him off was Carl started to announce that he was promoting the WATP Rochester hot sauce that I put out this summer. And somebody who I know, who I've met through all this bullshit, actually because it's become a friend, started texting me that Chad went live that day. It was like Saturday in July, it was like the halfway to Halloween show or something. That Chad was fucking had it. with Silk City and chucked the bottle onto the bed. Wasn't a very aggressive
I was gonna say,
dismissal of the brand, but he made his point.
You've been, like I said at the top, a real lightning rod in this podcast.
It's not easy, folks. If you want to be a sponsor in this fucking Hackverse, pull your pants up and get ready.
Yeah, Jesus, fucking idiots, and myself included.